Welcome back to our office in Bali. Today, I'm going to take you on a journey to discover how we make our organic cinnamon. But first, let me show you how we get there. This afternoon, we'll fly to Jakarta, and then tomorrow morning, we'll catch a plane that will bring us to Jambi in Sumatra. And then from there, we'll drive to Kerinci. This area is the heart where all the cinnamon is grown in Indonesia. But first, let's go pick up Daniel and Thomas. So we're arriving to the airport. How do you think, Daniel, we're going to make it this time?
Oh, definitely we're going to make it. And we have my brother with us today. He's responsible for sales in Europe. They're smiling because we're all bald and we all look alike on our identity card. Now our second flight to Sumatra and then 8 hours drive by car.
Hello, welcome on board. Thank you very much. Next time.
We just landed in Jambi,
Yeah.
and now we are driving all the way here for 9 hours to Merangin.
I am broken right now. We've been riding for 5 hours trying to find a place to eat, and supposedly every 10 minutes it's another 40 minutes.
We're starving.
So this is a great concept. We call it Masakan Padang over here. They bring all the food on the table, and whatever we don't eat goes back in the pot for the next guy. Fish, chicken. This is jackfruit, chicken heart.
This is my favorite. We had a great lunch, and now we have another 6 hours car ride to our destination.
Tomorrow is August 17, which is Indonesia's Independence Day. As it turns out, a village we're driving through is already celebrating a national holiday. This is the 17th of August, their national holiday. Every year they make this festival to remember all the traditions that are in Indonesia. But luckily they accepted to open the road for us. We've been here for 2.5 hours now, and it's time for us to reach the cinnamon plantation. Let's go. We finally arrive in Jangkat, in the place of Pazarman. This is his warehouse. He's our rainforest and organic cinnamon supplier.
And I want to introduce you Izzuddin, who is our guy on the field for cinnamon in Sumatra for all our certifications, organic and Rainforest Alliance.
So let's go to the plantation, right?
We need to go, the sun is setting, we have another hour of sunlight.
So we just arrived, now we have to hike to the location.
Tired.
Time to put up the camp. Come on, let's not talk.
Let's do it!
They set up the camp, so we're putting our sleeping bags and everything, and we're gonna spend the night over here. In the morning, we'll be ready to harvest with everyone. I'm trying not to speak too loud. The guy is snoring in the back. It's 6:30 in the morning. The mist is everywhere in the cinnamon forest. It's really beautiful. How did you guys sleep?
My back hurts, I had a rough night, but I'm ready for the day.
Ada monyet di sana.
Oh yes, I bisa lihat. There's a monkey up in the tree. It's a yellow monkey from Sumatra. It's quite rare to see. Good hand.
We're about to go harvest some cinnamon, but before that, let's have a good breakfast. Let's do it. Come on.
Let's do it. Let's cut a tree.
Here we go. Here.
Cinnamon tree. Our first cinnamon harvest.
Here we go. So first he makes a cut on the bottom of the tree.
And that's important to do that first. It will be easier to remove the back.
You can start smelling the cinnamon. It's incredible.
Really fresh.
Yeah. Wow, look at that.
That's amazing that it's actually a back
Yeah.
that we are eating, yeah? People don't know that.
Yeah, but they clean the outside, huh?
Yeah. Smell that.
Oh, it's incredible.
Really fresh cinnamon.
Oh my god.
Careful with your fingers.
Feels kind of like a banana actually, right? It's like, look at that. I did it.
Nice.
Nice, huh?
I'm pretty bad. I'm making a mess.
You're making a lower grade actually.
That was harder than I thought.
Yeah, nice, huh?
Look at this. Not bad, this one.
Yeah.
I could be a cinnamon farmer.
No, maybe not.
Menurut Pak Zarman, bagus?
Bagus.
Yakin?
Yakin bagus.
Jujur?
I think he's trying to be nice with you.
Yeah, I think so too. Not as good as his.
Now that this section has been peeled off, what we're going to do is cut the tree to be able to access the top part of the tree and peel it off again. This is actually a very interesting sample. This was a tree that was harvested about 10 years ago. And as you can see, there's 3 shoots that have been growing. And we're going to harvest it now, cut the tree. I'll do 50%, you do the other one.
I'm ready.
Let's do it. Your turn, huh?
It's quite hard, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to change the angle to make it easier for it to fall. Maybe you should keep going.
Yeah, the center is so much harder than the side. Here we go.
It's essential to understand that we just cut a cinnamon tree, but actually this is the second generation. It used to be another cinnamon tree that was cut, and after cutting this one, a new shoot will grow.
So now that the tree is down, we're going to just peel off the entire tree and just make it to dry, and then we'll bring it to the warehouse.
I hope that next time you enjoy your cinnamon roll, you will appreciate all the hard work that comes into producing quality cinnamon. It's good to pull, you see, like this.
Yeah.
Once you pull it, it really peels off.
Yeah. And not too wide, I think, also, right? It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my best one so far.
Yeah, good job. Yeah, here we go.
Thank you.
Now you go.
We can go home now.
The next step after the bark was peeled is to take out the outer bark.
Lalu tebal. Dipindahkan. Putar. Ah,
Terlalu bersih? Atau memang seperti itu?
Iya.
I'm going to take this one back home. These are all the barks that we harvested from the tree we just chopped down. It's going to be around 10 kilos of ground cinnamon.
Ketemu binatang di perkebunan kayu manis?
Iya, pernah. Kemarin saya pernah temu jejak harimau. Kemarin ketemu di belakang kebun kayu manis ini kan.
Wow.
Dan Pak tidak takut?
Iya, kalau untuk takut nggak takut. Cuman dia yang takut, saya tidak kan. Di perkebunan ini ada binatang yang bentuk kayak monyet simpai.
Last but not least, let's bring the cinnamon back to the warehouse. The truck is waiting for us. It's going to be a long road. We're now back at Zarman's warehouse, and it's time to load the cinnamon in the truck. Okay, I'm gonna try to do one. 60 kilo is about 130 pounds, so let's see if I can do it. No way, I can't do it, it's impossible. Here we go.
I will try one too and see if I'm as fit as I think I am. That's all right, not too bad. This is quite dangerous. Thomas and I have to go back to the office in Bali. good luck for the remaining of the journey.
Take care, guys.
That was
Good
great.
luck, François.
Thank
Have
you.
fun on
Thank
the
you.
road.
See ya.
The truck is now finally loaded with 7 metric tons of organic cinnamon. So let's get on our way to Jakarta. It's going to take us 3 days to get there. Come on. We made it! After 24 hours of driving, the camera doesn't do justice how tired I am, but we made the boat. We'll be just crossing for an hour and then 3 hours to get to the factory. Last stretch, come on, let's do it. We just landed in Java after 24 hours of non-stop driving. Panky here, amazing driver. He hasn't slept basically, he's been driving straight. We're finally here in the new warehouse and we're unloading the truck. Let me show you this little toy we got over here. Much more gracious than what I did when I loaded the truck before. This goes up and inside the container. And here we go, down. Incoming batches of cinnamon are stored in our brand new warehouse. Let me now take you to a tour of our processing facility. Before entering, always safety and sanitation first. Good helmet, and let's wash the hands. So this is the first step in our warehouse. The inventory over here will start going to processing. Let me show you. First process we do is a cleaning. As you can see, the same machine that I like a lot. Next step is to open the cinnamon. So this first process is a cleaning process to eliminate all the light materials and also metal. As you can see, we have a metal here, look at it, gets stuck. The next step is to remove all the fibers. This light material will be sucked in before we crush the product. The next step in the process is crushing. This machine, American, I love it, breaks every pieces, small pieces into tiny particles this size. After the product has been crushed, the product is now dumped on this machine that will remove all the fine particles. Then the product falls on this machine that will suck up any light material that we might have forgotten at the beginning. Last but not least, this metal detector will remove every small pieces that is still left in the process. As you can see, pretty useful. This is all the material we picked up today. After the product passed through the metal detector, it is stored in those jumbo bags that normally gather about 400 kilos. This is a particle size that is now ready to grind. Each jumbo bag has around 400 kilos of raw material. My brother will explain to you how it's going to be important for us to blend everything together. Now that you know everything about the grinding process, let's go meet my brother Olivier and the rest of the team, as today is the inauguration of our new cinnamon warehouse.
François gave you a tour of the facility and you saw a lot of fancy equipment. Behind the equipment, the key, the essential part, remains the raw materials that we source in Sumatra. Those cinnamon barks are the key to making the right cinnamon ground. Without them, even with fancy processing, nothing happens. Our 30-year love story with cinnamon allows us to create unique custom solutions. Take for example a tea company. They have a very specific taste in mind. They would like their cinnamon to taste very sweet, not very spicy, but at the same time they would like their cinnamon to be organic certified. And most important to them, they would like us to develop agroforestry trainings with all the farmers involved. This is something we can easily custom design for them. In our facility, the 3 keys of quality control are sensory analysis, smelling and tasting the cinnamon. Number 2, analytical, making sure that the products that we receive are within our analytical specs. And finally, microbiological activity to make sure that the product is safe for consumption. From the sourcing of the cinnamon in Sumatra to all the quality control steps taken, the key besides quality is consistency. Being able to deliver the same quality year in, year out to all our customers across the planet.